Hi, we're Roy and Karen, and this video is about the top 5 regrets in retirement.
Number 1, not saving enough money.
Yeah, we can speak to that. We got a mighty late start in the game.
My number 1 retirement regret, this one right here, is that we didn't start early enough. Had we started in our 20s or even 30s, we would have been in a much different position right now.
The earlier you start, the faster the money compounds and let it grow for you, where we had to scramble and grow it ourselves.
Yeah. Luckily for us, the real estate market, both when we lived in California and in Texas, that's what helped us to come to this place.
But it's cyclical, and timing is everything, as we learned, because we were also in markets that didn't do so well.
It's very true. But that's the number 1 regret.
We were blessed.
Number 2, neglected health. And you don't think about that when you're 20, 30, 40 years old. You just don't think about your health. Luckily, again, being blessed, our health is such that we are able to take these trips. But I know of people who are a lot younger than us who didn't take care of themselves, and now they're retired and they just don't have the health to be able to do all the things they dreamed of in retirement.
Yeah. Had we taken some of these trips that we've had later in life, we wouldn't have had the same experience. I mean, I don't think we would have been walking 20,000 steps like we did in Israel, you know.
Number 3, not planning for the non-financial aspects of retirement. And what this means is, what are we going to do?
How am I going to feel now that all my routines are tipped up on their head?
I've heard the stories that a lot of people die within a few years of retirement. And the reason that I've heard, the number 1 reason, is because they're not doing anything. They didn't plan it. They didn't think about it. They just stopped working.
So they stopped living.
They stopped living and they're done.
Yeah.
And I want you guys, before you pull that trigger on retirement, make sure you know what you're going to do. Do you have a hobby? Go start one up now. Put yourself where you can be active, and put yourself where you can have a community.
And do some research and experimentation so that you aren't left holding the bag when that day comes. What am I going to do? Who am I?
Don't let this be your regret. Number 4, underestimating expenses. And we luckily had started doing that Dave Ramsey Financial Peace University. So we had, years ago, already had a budget built. And when we were talking about retirement, we plugged in our Social Security numbers into the budget in the Dave Ramsey app, and we looked at it. We said,
oops, that's got to go.
Well, I didn't say that. I said, look, it fits. It just barely fits, but it fits. When the time comes in a couple of years where we say, okay, we're done with the RV travel and we sell that and the expenses of that are gone, we're going to be in such good shape with our budget.
But in the meantime, it does fit within our lifestyle. And if that were to change, I mean, we've all seen what's happened with changes in grocery and utility prices and some of these other things, taxes. I mean, sometimes you have to shift, and we're learning how to shift.
But you gotta know. You have to know. You can't underestimate, retire, and then find out, oops.
Right.
So planning ahead of time. Number 5, delaying travel or experiences. And what this is all about is, okay, we've put off all these things. We got our bucket list built. We're retired, and now it's time to go. And now all of a sudden I have a heart attack or a stroke or some other health-related issue, and now I don't get to do my bucket list. Oh, how heartbreaking would that be?
Yeah.
I guess when I start to think about this, and I go back to what you said, that we're blessed, we have the health. We're planning our bucket list trips, and we're about to embark on them all. But we're healthy enough to make it happen. We're getting this done before at least before my 70th birthday. And I always figured that was the cutoff point. If I don't get this stuff by the time I'm 70, I'm probably never going to do it.
And I had some active ancestors that lived later. That's always been my perspective. So it's like, oh yeah, we could do it.
We got plenty of time. And also you're 5 years younger, so you don't feel that same...
So we might
my biological clock is ticking.
we might not be taking those 6-hour hikes up mountains anymore.
Well, that I watch some of these videos of some things I'd love to do, and then I go, that just ain't happening, honey. But we're still going to go, and we're still going to experience them. And you guys are going to be able to come along with us because you know us. Oh, we bought a drone. Because of these bucket list places we're going to go, we made the decision, we pulled the trigger, and that's going to make some of those videos even better.
Yeah, can't wait.
We're looking forward to it. Not long ago, we did a video about the top 5 life regrets. And I think you guys should watch that. I'm going to put that up right here. You can go check that out. In the meantime,
We appreciate you stopping by.
see ya.